Good evening, everybody, and Merry almost Christmas. Happy Christmas Eve to you. Welcome to Ben's Brick Designs. So we're going to get right back into it. I don't have anything really good to show off or anything other than what we're building. So this is a stream because I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because it is Christmas. I hope you and yours are having a fantastic holiday. I thought that I was going to be here with just me and Beth this year, but turns out that the family wasn't able to get their flights out of town, so it's very possible that we might hang out with them tomorrow a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. That would be fun. Kind of a fun Christmas thing. So, Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I keep looking over here for other stuff, and I don't know what it is. Got me some eggnog. Got my fun hat. Got my ugly sweater. And we're building Christmas Town, or we're building a house where Santa is coming into. So let's pick it up where we left off, shall we? I think this is bag 5. Yeah. So let's get into it. I didn't get any requests for joining me tonight. I figure everybody was going to be doing their own holiday stuff, and that's totally fine. So solo stream again. Maybe we'll open it up again next week, and we'll do some live builds or some designing or some sorting, whatever you want to do. We'll just have to see what happens. Let's see. So today, Christmas Eve, was spent kind of being lazy. We don't have any real Christmas Eve traditions, the two of us just together. Usually one of us is working, so that's kind of a bummer. But today we had off, and I sorted for our lug bulk because we got our replacement parts in for lug bulk. So I've been sorting that, and everybody's asking if they can be a part of that, if they want to help sort, and I keep saying no because I feel like it's my punishment for messing up the order to get our regular bulk in next year. So I was like, no, I got this. Don't worry about it. It's actually a little calming. I sent a photo to the ladies, and they're like, do you guys want to come over and watch holiday movies? And I was like, honestly, I've been sorting Lego all day, and I got, I'm watching some Marvel movies, and it's just a super chill night. Gonna make dinner later. And I showed a picture of like a giant bag of Lego with like a printout with stickers, and they're like, ew. Like, super calm, super chill. This is exactly kind of what I want to do. So I hope you are likewise having a wonderful night, and I hope you're with family and friends or safe somewhere enjoying the time. I wonder if my friend... I'm going to check Twitch real quick and see if they are... Turn the volume down. Okay, they are not, but... I think they've got friends who are, and they may be part of it. I didn't see any other. I thought they might have been doing something Christmas Eve, so. Anywho. Should be a pretty quiet night. The other night was pretty good. We had a lot of people in here, but I don't expect that tonight. So maybe I'll just kind of cruise through this pretty quickly. Get it finished up, and then back to playing video games or putting kids to bed, getting ready for tomorrow. I put in the chat the Santa tracker if anybody's curious about where Santa is right now. Last I checked, he was over Nunavut in Canada, province of Nunavut. I'm getting really full and really fat this time of year. We just had tikka masala, just some jasmine rice and tofu and tikka masala and vegetables. It was so good, but I ate way too much. So now I am hating life. because I'm also drinking eggnog and then I'm gonna have a beer. So that's the 4. Okay. I love the attention to detail in the brick by using the rounded plates. It's pretty nice. Could have just used the gray plates, but I like the texture of that. I guess that song's over. That was weird. So just watched Thor, going back through and doing a rewatch of the Marvel movies. No reason really, other than I like doing it, and this seemed like a perfect time to do it. Sort some Lego and put on some, it's either this or Lord of the Rings, and I think I've done Lord of the Rings most recently. Also, I think I should probably do a Star Wars rewatch. I think I'm due for that. Haven't watched all 10, 11, 15, whatever, all the way through in a while. I was watching Rebels for a bit. Rewatching Rebels, trying to catch up on that. Because I have a feeling the next TV show is going to be important and have to deal with Rebels a little bit. At least the end of Rebels. And if you haven't seen the end of Rebels, I realize my microphone has been very far away. Yeah. You should do yourself a favor and see and watch Rebels. It starts off a little kid-ish, but it grows on you a little bit. Man, this chimney is taking up a lot of this build here. Oh no, that's a... I guess it has to because there's going to be a Santa that goes through it. Oh, did I miss a... When did I miss that? So I got through my initial playthrough of Zero Dawn. Now I'm on the DLC for it, Frozen Wilds, which just opens up an area kind of to the northeast of where the game originally started. And you encounter, I think the big devastating thing up there is like it's a big bear. Is a new kind of creature that you hadn't seen before. So I'm excited to see that. Okay, I feel like this should be an easy one to find, but I do not see it. Oh, it's because I put it down here. Don't know what I was thinking. Got my viewings in of Charlie Brown Christmas, and I started watching A Christmas Story, and about not even halfway through, like maybe 20 minutes in, like right after the tongue in the light pole bit, I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it. Like I just wanted something on in the background while I was doing bulk sorting, and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it right now. So that's when I started doing Marvel movies, and I'd already watched Iron Man once, so recently. So I was like, just gonna jump in. Iron Man 2 and Thor. I think that's it. Okay. Some nice 2x6. These are still The honeymoon hasn't worn off on this for me. I don't exactly know where this is covering. I think there? One up, maybe? It was a lovely morning. We got to sleep in a little bit until the dogs decided, that the cat and the dogs decided that it was time to be fed. So that was the end of that. It'll be the same tomorrow morning. But tomorrow's different. We're all excited to get up and open presents, and bought some sweet rolls to make, and it's going to be grand. The sweet rolls are also literally grands, so that's kind of funny. So I'm looking forward to the new year, but not really because of any one thing. This year was pretty good. Wasn't the best, but Beth had her surgery. I mean, we got married. The big wedding was this last year, but it seems like forever ago, too. Like, this year was a really long year. Went to Hawaii, so that was pretty good. Again, Beth had her surgery, and she's excited for her road to recovery. Yeah. Youngest has started college, so that was good. It's been a very interesting year. Oh, finally a clock that I have to apply a decal to. It's almost midnight, guys, according to this clock. I went in the other room and I gave Beth a kiss and I was like, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm doing streaming. And she's like, I may go to bed. I was like, well, if you go to bed now, Santa comes faster, so. It's a very cute hearth for the fireplace. Snaps in pretty well. Nice little clock on top of the hearth. Top of the mantle. Got a friend coming over tomorrow. That'll be kind of fun having her around. I don't know what we're gonna watch Clerks 3. I think was the big thing to do tomorrow. Nice nougat 3x3 tile there. Gonna have a family photo on it above the mantle. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, that's not the greatest placement. That's all right. There you go. You got your family portrait on the mantle. That seems a little... just looks a little weird. I don't know if it's the round frame or what, but... And here we go, stockings. We're gonna make some stockings. Oh, the advent calendar is finished. The Star Wars Advent Calendar this year is finished. And the 24th was a R2 in an ugly sweater. It had a Rebel Alliance symbol on the back, or on the front. Rebel Alliance on the front and a C-3PO on the back. I thought that was pretty cute. Yesterday's was the best. It was a gonk droid dressed up as Santa. I'm all in favor of that. It was pretty whimsical. You know what? I'm gonna pull up another thing and try not to have the sound on for it. The Christmas Eve power rankings. Somebody else posted stuff. The hockey guy is doing stuff. Yeah, we got a Santa tracker over here. So where are they? Cape Cod, over Atlantic. So they just left Newfoundland. Last stop was New Brunswick, Canada. So New Brunswick. So there we go. If you're following along with that in the background. I'm a potted plant. Alright, so there's your hearth with stockings. The flames are supposed to be up, but they're gonna fall over again. Because that's when Santa comes down. One second, I'm typing something into this group. We get perma-booted from that, I'm sure. But I'm also going to close it, so I don't have to see what happens. All right. Next. Furniture. Looks like we're building some chairs. I had to come up with 20 bags of various kinds in order to sort all the lug bulk Lego. Because normally we go to the Lego store and say, hey, do you have any bags that we can use? Can we use like 40 something bags? And normally they're like, yeah, we've got, this year they're like, please, we have so many extra large bags. Like we get the small and medium bags going right away. And we've got extra large bags, but not a lot. But large bags we have a ton of. We just got sent an extra shipment. And we don't have room. Oh, there's a present going to be hidden behind this. Behind the chair. That's adorable. See a little present back there? Last little present. Oh, what else did Santa bring you? That's super cute. Yeah, but so this year, or this time, I didn't get to the Lego store ahead of time to ask him that. So I just was like, oh, I'm sure I've got some extra Lego bags around here. Or boxes I can do. Not 20. Like I thought I had 20 easy. Turns out I had not enough. At all. So I scrounged what like regular kind of freebie swag tote bag that you get from places, and Beth has, and this is part of her job as a hospice worker. So here's your extra pieces. Some 1x1 things, no big deal. as part of her job, she got swag from, and this is morbid, and I'm sorry, but it's from a crematorium, which is part of the service, right? So it totally makes sense when you're a hospice worker that that's part of the service. But she's had these bags for like ever, I think since her previous job. So I'm going through the house and I'm looking for any kind of bag I can use. And I find these bags. I was like, oh, there's like 5 of them, 5 or 6 of them here. This would be perfect. Plus, I think some people in my Lego group would get a kick out of it, and I had to be very careful to, you know, to not give it to certain people, because I think certain people would be like, that's tasteless. But still, it's a company. It's an actual company, right? And they were just currying favor, and they were trying to get business and stuff like that with the hospice workers. So the holiday cookie is based on an actual cookie the Lego designer's mother makes every year, which she calls melting moments. So these little cookies, there's your story. These little cookies are based off of an actual cookie made by the designer's mom, one of the designer's moms, and they're called melting moments. There's your Christmas gift right there. You just got a little bit of, oh, this is such a peaceful little face. This is her sleeping face because Santa's gonna come. I say her because it's got long hair and it looks like a girl. It can be whatever you want. This little figure makes me happy. Look how sweet. Look how cute. All ready for bed. All ready to go to bed. Visions of sugar plums. I'm assuming there's going to be a bed somewhere. This is like a second story or something, maybe. And then the other head is a surprised face. They're very surprised because they got a Red Ryder 200 range BB gun. And it's got a compass in the stock. I really need to clean up all the... I got this pile of extra pieces like just off camera here for like the last 5 sets, and I just dropped it and pieces went everywhere. So now tomorrow I also get to clean. Alright, so we've got a guy getting mail or taking mail. We've got a lady in a coffee cup, and then we've got a small person in PJs. Exciting. It's coming together. So this one's a little bigger than the 2 we just did, or the other set we just did. That can fit on a mantle. This is a little wider, so if you want to include this in your group, you're probably going to have to find a deeper shelving situation. I should have had some like Christmas trivia or something to go along with tonight. Let's see if maybe on a different... Maybe over here I can. Let's see how these rate. Let's keep building though. So, 50 fun Christmas trivia questions. Number 1, which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch? I'll give you 10 seconds to answer. The answer is eggnog. I mean, kind of could have guessed that, right? All right. What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny nose? Join any reindeer games. Everybody should know that. How many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol? A lot of people would say 3, but they forget that the first ghost, Jacob, is one of the ghosts. Where was baby Jesus born? In Bethlehem. The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based off a real-life department store. What is it? That would be Macy's. think there was a rival store to Macy's called Gimbals. I think they were talking about that. What are the two other most popular names for Santa Claus? We've got Kris Kringle and Saint Nick. There's actually St. Nicholas Day on December 6th, and that's where you leave candy outside of people's doors in shoes or something like that. My parents tried it for a little bit to get us to get in the spirit. But I think my dad kind of gave up after a while of trying to sneak out into the backyard pretending he was grilling something and then run around the house and then come back and be like, "Did you guys hear the doorbell?" And we're like, "What? No. Who was it?" And we go out. Candy. Cookies. This is like a designer house. It's like all really well put together. All right. Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas. He's going to have a blue Christmas. All right, these are lame. Okay, well, Yahoo News seems to think that we've got... Oh, okay. Here you go. This is actually a little better. In total, how many Christmas gifts were given in the 12 Days of Christmas song? In total. Not just 12 gifts, but if you add them all up. Now, there's a mathematical formula for adding like a sequence of numbers. So all you need to do is have that formula and go 1 through your array is 1 through 12. I don't know how that works, but I know it works. And the answer is 364, and I'll remember that. That's pretty good. According to a 2020 YouGov survey, which Christmas song is among Americans' most disliked? And I don't agree with this. This is not my most disliked. Everybody I talked to was like, no. Oh, I missed, a couple. The answer is Santa Baby, which I actually kind of like. Santa Baby, da, 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 da. Light blue. Especially because it's Eartha Kitt singing it. Yeah, more of that, please. I think my least favorite song is the one by the Beatles or Paul McCartney, whatever it is. Beth! Hey, Beth! Hey, Beth! Got a question for you. What is that terrible Christmas song by the Beatles? Just Paul McCartney? Is it just... Yeah, it's that Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time song. That's my least favorite song. I don't know why Santa Baby's rated among this, but whatever. What is the Hawaiian word for Santa Claus? The answer is Kanakaloka. Kanakaloka. And of course, we all know Melakaliki Haka. Melakaliki Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. It's the island greeting that they say to you in the land where palm trees sway. Where does the name Kris Kringle come from? All right, that one, and then we got two leaves out here. It comes from According to Merriam-Webster, it's spelled Chris with two S's, K-R-I-S-S, Kringle, and is a modification of the German word Christkindl, or Christ child. Interesting. I don't like that answer at all. When was the first known use of Kris Kringle? 1830. When did eggnog originate? According to PBS, the creamy drink dates back to British medieval times. It was first known as posset. Can I have a cup of posset? It was probably like a cream and rum drink or something. Aw, these are great. I love these. So they're like fez hats, but they're pearl gold fez hats. And they go on the ends of my favorite 1x1 round things with bars on them, and they make little bells. Look how adorbs. And they're just wide enough that you can kind of make them. Look how cute that is. So what is posset? At the very next question. It says posset is a milk mixed with an alcohol. Typically ale, wine, or brandy that is sweetened and spiced and served hot. That sounds delicious. I think what I need to do now is make take an eggnog and put some spiced mulled cider in it, and then a splash of like black rum, just to see how that works out. I bet it's delicious. It could also be terrible. We have no idea. Also watched Nightmare Before Christmas. I watched a lot of TV today, apparently. Watched Nightmare Before Christmas. Did a lot of sorting. That's probably why. And it's as good as I remember. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't hang with Christmas Story today. I think I've seen it a lot, and we just watched it recently with our friends to see A Christmas Story Christmas, so I feel like I may have been burned out on it. But I actually do, when we had cable, I would do the marathon, the all-day thing of A Christmas Story on Fox or FX or what, TBS. It is legit one of my favorite movies. Just wasn't feeling it today. Lot of these light blue cut slopes in this set. If you're looking for something to do on a draft, it's a good part to do. I'm sure people would like that one a lot. Did I miss? I did. Okay. It's the very last thing here. I don't know what that is. Cantilevered roof parts. Don't know yet. Here comes some snow on the roof. All right. What brings Frosty the Snowman to light? Everybody should know this. This is a magical hat. It's a nice piece right there. Dark blue and that round single piece. I don't like that I get real picky about like seams and where things close up and whatever. True or false? Eggnog. Wow, they're fixated on eggnog. Is America's least favorite winter beverage? Answer: false. According to YouGov, America's second favorite, right behind hot chocolate. I think they also probably were like, you can't give us an alcohol for your favorite drink. Otherwise, people would be like, whiskey? Don't know why there's a gap there, but okay. 1x5s. Wonderful 1x5s. Flip it back over. Let's see. Oh, which winter beverage do Americans like least? According to that same survey, mead? Why would you like mead least? I would think you'd like, you know, milk or Sprite or something as a winter beverage. Mead is amazing. What is thought to be the first observation of the December 25th holiday? The Christian Church in Rome commemorated the Feast of Nativity in 336. Interesting. So this is a Technic piece with that axle, and there's an axle right there, so that's where we're going to attach this. Look how snug that is. So this is the top of the roof. That is chef's kiss. Really good. I'm jealous of the skill. Chris McVeigh, wherever you are, and by wherever I mean you're in Billund, I'm jealous of your skills. Okay, when did Christmas become a national holiday? On June 24th, 1870, President Ulysses S. Grant signed a proclamation declaring December 25th a national holiday. There you go. Okay. What was the original name of Clement Clarke Moore's The Night Before Christmas? The original title for A Night Before Christmas. That's what I should have been doing. Reading A Night Before Christmas poem. That would have brought in the views. It was originally called A Visit from St. Nicholas. So there you go. So I want to know why that one piece was not... I think it's just to stabilize it. Maybe. Because you don't see this. He may have put it on here and it was like got all twisty and stuff. And was like, nope, I need something more stable in there. Makes sense to me. What controversy is associated with The Night Before Christmas? There's a controversy? Did you guys know there was a controversy? Some scholars suggest it was actually written by poet and farmer Henry Livingston Jr. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was written by that other dude. Clement Clarke Moore and Henry Livingston Jr., I presume. Where did Old Saint Nick come from? And we're going to put this on the other side there. That fits great. Look at how nice that is. Lovely. During the Middle Ages, St. Nicholas was a patron saint of children, sailors, and thieves, among others, and is known for giving out gifts to the faithful. Well, there you go. Ow. This front door keeps coming apart. I gotta stop trying to pick it up by that, I guess. It's not structurally stable just yet. Knocking pieces everywhere. Where did the first modern day image of Santa Claus come from? An 1881 issue of Harper's Weekly featured a drawing by Thomas Nast that portrays Santa as a jolly, robust man wearing a suit and carrying a bag of toys. So, 1881. A lot of stuff happened in the 1800s that kind of define the modern holiday. And this is a very country Christmas we've got going on here. All right. Which soda manufacturer is thought to have cemented the rosy-cheeked, bearded Santa Claus that is associated with Christmas today? Without seeing the answer, I'm going to guess Coca-Cola. Yeah. In 1931, Coca-Cola commissioned illustrator Hayden Sundblom to paint an image of Santa for their ads. And it has since been the basis for the Santa Claus we know today, which would explain why Coke is so very much into it now too. How many reindeer did Santa have? So this is a question that you may want to ask in relation to modern songs. So, I mean, it was originally 8, right? This is like the planets. But then you have Rudolph, and that's 9. So the answer is 8. And can you name them? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. When did Rudolph become Santa's unofficial 9th reindeer? In 1939, when the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was released. Making another bed here. Somebody's going to be sleeping in this, and they're going to be dreaming about Santa. When did Santa first become associated with reindeer? Santa's reindeer are thought to originate in an 1821 booklet written by an anonymous author who pens Old Santa Claus, Santeclaus, one word. Old Santa Claus, with much delight, his reindeer drives this frosty night. My guess is it's probably like a Scandinavian thing. I mean, if they wanted the origins of Santa to be Norse, Scandinavian something. Cute little bed. They would probably give him reindeer, it's where reindeer were. Oh, I wasn't quite done. Little feets. Little feets. I don't know what these are. What that is yet. I have no guesses what that is yet. Ah, instantly find out. It's for this ladder to go here. Just so. There I go again with the middle bit again and breaking that off. Oof. Having a time. Alright, so what are we getting here? We got a chair that goes here, goes half underneath. We've got a letter that needs a sticker. That is a really cute Dear Santa letter. Dear Santa, scribbly lines and some presents. I've been a very good boy this year. Please bring me big Lego sets. Okay, and then we got another sticker for a space rocket. This girl is into astronomy. Or just classic space. Oh, this is a blue sticker on a blue background. That's going to be hard to... Don't make me take my glasses off. Okay. Cute little bedroom. Little loft. I'm not going to pick it up. Loft bedroom. See? Pick it up. I'm going to pick it up by that, and that whole thing is going to come off. Okay. We're going to do a table of some sorts here. Those are tiles. Okay. Are Santa's reindeer male or female? Female. There you go. So, so all the cartoon with Rudolph on it and all those male reindeer, that's not true. I didn't know that. Male reindeer lose their antlers in November, while female reindeers keep their antlers through the winter. Most depictions of Santa's reindeer show antlers, which means they must be female to guide his sleigh in September. Booyah. That is awesome. I can't wait to share that fact with everybody I know. I am going to have to research it, though, to make sure it is accurate. Because I don't want to walk around going, actually... And then somebody goes, did you get that off, like, Yahoo or something? Be like, yeah, sorry, so what? Oop, there it is. Oh, lovely. It's got a little table runner on it. I like this. This is cute. So the camera is as low as it can go, but I feel like it's a little high. If it's something you don't like seeing, then I can try to figure out something else. That is just perfect. It's a big table to go right in the middle of the house. So nicely done. Looky, looky. We're not quite done yet. Oh, we've got place settings and a centerpiece of sorts. Well, Mr. McVeigh, you have done admirable work on this set. I really appreciate the look, the overall quality and feel. Yes, yes. Right in the center. Perfect. Look how adorable that is. Come walking home to see that. Oh no, I broke the wreath. I was just trying to close the door. Yeah, you know what? What's up with this? I am going to have to take this off because I can't figure out how to... There we go. That's why that door wasn't closing. Okay. Let's see. That table's done. Now we're moving to something else. Why do reindeer have hairy hooves? This sounds like a Loveline question. The hair on the hooves gives reindeer good grip when walking on ice and snow. There you go. Some chiptune Christmas. Love it. What is the origin of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I think I know this, like it was somebody for a magazine wrote it. In 1939, a copywriter named Robert May created the character for a Montgomery Ward Christmas coloring book based off his daughter's love of deer. So it wasn't too far off on that. What's up, Con? As reindeer mate during September to November, they will retain those horns to fight for mating rights. There you go. Look at that. Hey, Merry Christmas to you, man. Thanks for being here. You are the first and only person here. I didn't expect there to be a busy night. I just wanted to do something and finish this set and the works. I hope you're doing well. And we call them caribou, yeah. Those are going to be extra. And let's see how far in they go. They just go right there, don't they? Love it. It's a very Trans-Siberian Orchestra feel to this song. Dun, 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 dun. It says slightly back. Nope, without coming up. There we go. Cool. Let's see. How did Rudolph become a song? Don't really care. Inspired by the company. Robert May's brother-in-law Johnny wrote the song. Okay, cool. True or false? Gene Autry didn't want to record Rudolph. True. Autry thought the song was bad for his image. Okay. What is the best-selling Christmas single of all time? I would have guessed at this point, I don't know when, this is a Yahoo News quiz, and I think this was 2 years ago. I almost wanted to say it was Mariah Carey's song, but according to this, it is White Christmas by Bing Crosby, and has sold over 100 million records around the world, according to Guinness. So there you go. Maybe it's different for downloads now. Most downloaded song versus most published song. Which song tops Billboard's... Okay, there it is. Which song tops Billboard's list of the 100 top of the greatest song of all time? It is All I Want for Christmas is Mariah Carey. By the way, eggnog's done. Moving on to Love Street by Carbach. If you haven't, look up Chase Hofstetter. He does a song called All I Want for Christmas, but it is a minor version of it. He did a stint where he was doing, his channel got pretty popular from doing minor songs in minor keys, and they were all very good. And it turned like pop songs into like creeper stalking songs. So it was a lot of fun. And the All I Want for Christmas one is so great because it is very emo. Like, it goes from like this sweet sort of, look, I don't really want stuff. I just want you to be here. That's really all I want. And the minor version of it is like this My Chemical Romance kind of thing. And it feels like it's very much saying, my whole world is you. And it's kind of like, oh crap, you know, it's like really dark and it's a lot of fun. I listen to it every year, and I make sure to post it on Facebook a lot so people listen to it too, because it's great. So how's Christmas in Cali so far, Con? You're in California, right? I thought that was the case. I don't remember now for sure. I am going to finish the stream and then maybe go play Horizon for a little bit and then go snuggle in bed with my dogs and my wife, my friends, and hopefully get a good night's sleep. Seattle, jeez. Why do I keep thinking like LA or San Diego or something? Seattle. Okay. How is Christmas in Seattle? How's Christmas Eve there? You got any plans? You got any family in town, or you're going to go visit? For the millionth time. Man! The snow melted. Aw. That sucks. You've got COVID? Oh my god. That double sucks. What? Oh. What the what? Well, that's good. How long have you had it? You got your sense of taste back? And smell? Or did you lose that? I know sometimes people don't lose that. Are you at a point now where you've got you haven't had it in long enough where you can go see people, like visit people in the holidays or what, go hang out for New Year's Eve parties or whatever. No loss of anything. Cool, cool, cool. We have a friend who's got a birthday party on the 31st. She's a New Year's Eve baby. And I got some sick disco threads, man. I was thinking of doing like, because they said 70s birthday party. And I was like, well, I could just dress like a hair metal, like a classic rock dude, like, oh, I'm Brad Delp from Boston, and everyone would be like, what? But I can't really find that as an outfit, you know, go to the costume store. What do you have in a Brad Delp? So I was like, nah, I'll go disco. Beth was gonna do disco, so I was like, well, I'll go along with you. So I have no idea how this is gonna look, but I got a like sequency gold and black shiny shirt, and then like the high-waisted pants. And I don't know if you know me from like here down, but I enjoy a beverage now and then, which means I have a body that shows that. So I don't know what these pants are gonna do. I may have to, I think they're stretchy pants, so it's just gonna be weird looking. But then I also got a giant fake costume white fur coat, and I think I'm just gonna let my hair grow out and then like slick it all back in a giant kind of poofy thing, and it's gonna be baller. And then I'm gonna dance to ABBA all night long. Y'all can't stop me. So one thing I really am appreciating about this set is the angles. Like, this is just a very nice way to kind of open things up, but then the angles are all very solid. Testament to the builder's capabilities. Let's see. Where is the real North Pole located? Here's a question for you. Where is the real North Pole located? I'm going to give you a second, since there's actually a person here who can answer it. No Google. Let's just see what we know. I mean, there's a magnetic pole, and then there's like a geographic pole. And I think they're like 50 or so miles apart, at least. Maybe more than that, maybe a couple hundred. I don't know. Let's see. So it says the geographic North Pole is at 90 degrees north latitude, making it the northmost point of the planet. That's a dumb answer. Like, would you not expect the North Pole to be at the north of the planet? I was expecting more of a, there really isn't a North Pole, it's a construct, blah, blah, blah. There's a magnetic north, and that's all we care about. You mean the top of the globe is the North Pole? True or false? The North Pole has no time zone. Answer: true. All longitudinal lines start at the North Pole, which means there is no time zone. So what time is it at the North Pole? I think I just saw DeGrasse Tyson TikTok about that. When was the first mass-produced Christmas card printed and sent? How do you even, like, know that? Like, just, when did Hallmark start? The first Christmas card was printed in the UK in 1843 and depicts a family celebrating Christmas. Probably could have made that up, and I don't know any better. Ooh, look at that piece in that color. Woo! Sand green. Interesting. This is going to be a light of some kind. I just saw it. There it is. Let's see. Oh, I skipped it. Okay, who invented Christmas lights? Okay, I guess that's quantifiable. Oh, heavens. Look at that. That's going to bridge a lot of gaps there. Nice. Just got your cross beams there. Oh, that feels good. And I know what these hinges are going to be for. They're going to be for the roof to lay down. Choice. 3 individuals are responsible for the lights we hang today. Well, I would just like to ask them if they could please come over to my house and hang them for me, because I don't want to do it anymore. Thomas Edison created the first strand of electric lights in 1880. I mean, but did he? Edward H. Johnson put the first string of Christmas lights together in 1882. And in 1917, Albert Sadaka proposed that his family's lighting company sell colored strands of inexpensive Christmas lights to the public. So there you go. I was like building this section and I wasn't even paying attention. I was reading a thing. Let's see. When was the first Rockefeller Center Christmas tree erected? The answer is in December of 1931. Workers at Rockefeller Center pooled their money to buy a Christmas tree. It was a 20-foot balsam fir. So there you go. When did lighting the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree become an annual tradition? That would have been in 1933. Epic answer. Did you like that answer? It was so epic. I got like music behind it and stuff just for you guys. When did the Rockefeller Center skating rink open? It's 1936. What's the largest tree in Rockefeller Center's history? This ought to be good. I'm going to give it a second because I'm building. And I don't want to lose focus on why we're all here. In 1999, that tracks. The tallest tree, which was imported from Killingworth, Connecticut, stood 100 feet tall. That's quite a bit. It's quite a large tree you got there. Speaking of trees, that one lights up. It's pretty light with the lights on, but you can kind of see it light up. Boop, boop. I'm trying not to wear out that light too much. Oh, let's see. Which actor won an award, an Oscar, for their portrayal of Santa Claus? I mean, without even... I don't know the dude's name, but without even looking, I would have guessed the guy from Miracle on 34th Street. Edmund Gwynn won Best Supporting Actor for his role as Santa in Miracle on 34th Street. Should probably watch that. Should be on the list. Okay. Like, that better not be backwards. What's unique about the McAllister's house in Home Alone? That's a little more modern. I can get behind that. I have a feeling Beth might know this. She's a big Home Alone fan. I don't think I've ever seen Home Alone, like, all the way through. Nearly all the rooms are decorated in red, green, and gold. Okay. There you go. Set that aside. Get some Technic stuff going. Where was the movie Home Alone filmed? The bulk of the film was shot on sets built inside a Chicago high school. Okay, it's kind of boring and sad. True or false, the gangster movie that Kevin McAllister watches in Home Alone is a real film? I even knew this and I haven't seen the movie. The answer is false. Angels with Filthy Souls was created especially for Home Alone, but based on the 1938 James Cagney movie Angels with Dirty Faces. Put another one in there, another one in there. Alright, question: which actor broke their finger while filming National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? I don't know this one. While filming the scene where Clark Griswold punches the outside Christmas decorations after he can't get the lights to work, actor Chevy Chase broke his pinky finger but continued filming the scene that appears in the final movie. Neat. Alright, so this goes reorient here like that. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I am. There. Okay. Did that. Put it there. Oh. And then flip it back over. And do the snow on the eaves. Doing some snow on the eaves here. On Christmas Eve. Alright, so this opens up and goes somewhere. Huh? I think it just sits on here like this. I can't tell. And then this folds in. It's freaking genius. So if you didn't see that, you attach it down here with this, fold this up like that. That's really nice. It's a good look. And I'm guessing we're going to do another one on the other side. Yep. Okay. Which classic Christmas movie inspired the Wonder Years? Oh, I didn't know that. A Christmas Story inspired the Wonder Years. I think it was the same author. Like, he wrote both books for that show and that movie. I don't know. Let's see. Why do we leave milk and cookies out for Santa on Christmas Eve? According to NPR, and I love saying that about all my facts, one of the first literary references to leaving out milk and cookies on Christmas is a short story from the 1870s. Again, here we are at the late 1800s. A time when good manners dictated hosts put out food for visiting guests to eat. Cool. All right. I'm behind that. How much does the average consumer spend on holiday gifts and other related purchases? I don't know if I want to know this because this could be sad. I know how much I spent this year, and it was quite a bit. In 2021, the National Retail Federation estimated that consumers would spend roughly $1,000 on holiday gifts, decorations, and other items. I mean, that's pretty broad because decorations and other items, booze, food, yeah, it could be a few things. What percentage of people return at least one of their holiday gifts? Ooh, scandal. At least 66% of consumers surveyed by Optoro, I don't know what that is, returned at least one holiday gift in 2020. Eep. This song sounds like Saturday Night Live Christmas. With special guest star, it's Saturday Night Live. Let's see. In 2021, what percentage of U.S. adults intended to celebrate Christmas? Oh, God. According to the national... intended to celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa. According to the National Retail Federation, 90% of adults plan to celebrate the holidays. I mean... If you're taking a national retail poll, my guess is people are in there shopping, aren't like super against religion or super against secularism, and thus will be celebrating. Let's see. True or false? Early holiday shopping, defined as prior to November, is on the decline. Answer: false. Half of holiday shopping... or shoppers plan to start buying before November, the highest number in the National Retail Federation Service survey history. That's pretty cool. And I got 2 bags left. Are we going to make it? Hooray! I did that right? Yeah, okay. So slick. Just so slick. Oh, I didn't put the snow on it. Luckily, that's not too hard. I was going to say, I got a lot of extra tiles here I shouldn't have. Just different enough on this side. Cool. All right. Let's see. Question 51. True or false? The Puritans canceled Christmas. Answer is true. The English Puritans banned the holiday in 1647 because they viewed it as a pagan celebration. In Massachusetts, the U.S. Puritans followed suit. From 1659 to 1681, anyone caught celebrating the holiday was fined. Fine for Christmas. That was actually a pretty cool bit of trivia. Where is the biggest Christmas lights display in North America? Christmastown at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. The display boasts more than 10 million Christmas lights. Well, boy howdy, Busch Gardens. Okay, bag 8. No people in this one. Straight building. Don't think we have any more people. We might. Well, we got Santa to do. Yeah. Let's see. Which state produces the most Christmas trees in the U.S.? I'm going to guess Oregon. According to the Agricultural Marketing Resource Center, Oregon is the top tree-producing state, followed by North Carolina, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Do we have more music coming up? Okay. A drummer boy with UR at the end of drummer. That's pretty funny. These are Technics, so they're going to be different. I don't know if they're going to be in the same bag. They are not. Haha. Do I know my Lego sorting, or do I know my Lego sorting? What's the most popular type of Christmas tree? The answer is a Fraser fir, followed by a noble fir, Douglas fir, balsam fir, and Scotch pine. There's a Scotch pine joke the other day. I was watching something. I can't remember what it is. More of those opalescent 1x1 round bricks in this. Big plates to move out of the way so we can see everything else. That's good. Let's see, that fender or wheel well, whatever. How many Christmas tree seedlings are planted each year? I don't know how they can tell this, but it says 60 to 70 million each year. That's crazy. Yeah, why didn't that go on real good? True or false? You should add bleach, aspirin, or fertilizer to Christmas trees to make them last longer. False. National Christmas Tree Association says some commercial additives and other hacks can increase needle loss. Just use plain tap water instead. Yay, the centerpiece is going to stop coming up so often. Cool. How much should you cut off before putting in a tree stand? That's a decent question. That didn't sound like trivia. That sounds like somebody called the Christmas tree hotline. Because I mean, that's kind of, I feel like that's going to be subjective. It says half an inch per the national. Yeah, whatever. That's not trivia. How many real Christmas trees are sold in the U.S. each year? Approximately 25 to 30 million. That's a lot. That's a lot of trees. What is the most popular Christmas cookie? Answer from the same YouGov poll earlier found that anise cookies, or anise cookies, however you pronounce that, are the least popular. Oh, this is the least popular. The most popular, chocolate chip cookies, are the most popular Christmas cookie, followed by sugar, fudge, and brownie cookies. See, I have a problem with that because chocolate chip is not a Christmas cookie. It's a cookie. But I guess like any cookie that's good on Christmas is still a Christmas cookie. Any book is a kid's book, is a children's book if that child can read. Oh, I didn't put this on there. Yeah, don't buy that at all. When was A Christmas Carol published? That's a decent trivia question. I make 5 kinds of cookies each Christmas and chocolate chip is requested. Fair enough. I mean, sugar cookie is also kind of like, that's a Christmas cookie. If you make it in the shape of a Christmas tree. I guess if you make chocolate chip cookies in the shape of snowflakes. A Christmas Carol was published by Charles Dickens in December 19th, 1843. Dysgraphia. See the numbers, see what it looks like, say something else completely. How long did it take Charles Dickens to write A Christmas Carol? 6 weeks. It's actually pretty quick. How many ghosts visit Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? That was an earlier question. Or maybe it was the previous page question. And it is a trick question because we think of past, present, and future, but at the very beginning, his old partner Marley shows up, and that is a ghost. You will be, but he says you will be visited by 3 ghosts. I'd love to see like a Cinema Sins or something where it goes, you mean including you or after you? You just make them more fancy. You do chocolate chip cookies, but you do like Christmas M&Ms or something. That's a dumb question. Which famous author and peer of Charles Dickens wasn't a fan of A Christmas Carol? Mark Twain famously critiqued Dickens' work, saying, "There's no heart, there's no heart, there's no feeling. It's nothing but glitter and frostwork." That's my impression of Mark Twain as I've seen him from Star Trek. So I'm impersonating the actor who impersonated. Yeah. So that's the end of those trivia questions. Let's see if we can find some more. 207 trivia questions. Oh, wait. Are these all Christmas? Oh, these are like click me to show the answer. Nah, I don't want to be clicking all over there. Okay, we already asked that one. Already asked that one. What was the original title for The Little Drummer Boy? What the what? There's two totally different arches here. Build. Doc, are you getting any Lego at the first of the year? Sorry, Con, are you getting any Lego at the first of the year? Are you doing any release day stuff? Been making my list, trying to decide what I need and what I don't, what I feel I can put off and be okay with getting later if it's going to be around later. That's my only concern. Is there's some stuff you're on hiatus. Excellent. There's a lot of people taking breaks on stuff, moving off YouTube, moving away from Lego. A lot of that going on. Yeah, so I'll have a little bit of Christmas funds that I would love to be able to get some new sets and whatnot. But I also don't want to go crazy with it. I'm sure Beth would agree or appreciate. Although if I sell all these architecture sets, it won't matter. But I'm not going to sell them by then. Oh, on top of that,
Trixie Hobbitses.
There's a person in our lug who's on hiatus from Lego for a bit. They're like, I got too much mental stuff going on. I don't know if this is similar to what you got going on, but like I just can't do this. Just too much. All right, so we clip that on and then lower it into place. I guess. That seemed needlessly complicated. But okay. I will go with it for the time being. Ah. My goalie reflexes. A lot of bells in this one. These people have a lot of time to do up their house with bells. I mean, it's adorbs, don't get me wrong. That's super cute. Oh, I almost missed this. This is some... There's your opalescent bits. To good use, too. This is a very good look right here. Very pleasing. That's what that front looks like now with those opalescent cans. And they got a little candle in the window up there. Candle in the window on a cold, dark, lonely night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. Oh. That and that. Okay. That was an energetic song. I will be glad when this season is over, because while I appreciate having some holiday music in the background while I do holiday sets, and it is holiday time, I am really looking forward to going back to not listening to these songs. They're not my favorite. Missy! Hey, how you doing? Merry Christmas. See, you survived the great freeze of 2022. I mean, I'm assuming you did because you're here. Yay, green Wolverine claws. I am also good. Had a great day of sorting lug bulk and watching Marvel movies. Probably should have been doing some other stuff, but today was a lazy day. Yesterday was all work, cleaning the house, doing laundry. Today was not that. Wow, those don't... They're supposed to, like... kind of loose. Loosey-goosey. Oh my goodness gracious, you're kidding me. Aha. Survived so far. I don't think it's going to get any worse. Like, I think the worst of it's over. We're in the upswing, right? It's like 30 degrees right now. Man, I'm super bummed for my family. Their flights got canceled. They were going to go out of town to visit Claire's family, and their flight got canceled. So I was texting them this morning. I was like, good luck on your trip. Be safe. And they're like, the flight's canceled. I'm like, oh, man. They're like, well, we're going to try to find another flight and we think we found some. So, and then a little while later, they're like, nope, no flights. Everything's canceled. And I'm like, it's canceled between here and El Paso. And so I looked, and I'm like, it's like 30 degrees the whole way between here and El Paso. Like, there's no storm anywhere. There's no snow. There's no rain. And I was like, you guys could drive it. And I know they don't really want to drive. Why is this not going in? I'm gonna get hung up on this one cherry. There we go. But yeah, they couldn't find another flight, and so they're all pretty bummed. So they're like, do you want to come over and watch movies? And I was like, I kind of got a day full of stuff going on, but thank you for the invite. I was like, do you want us to bring you some fancy beer and some Christmas cookies later? Like, no, we're all right. So that's good. Didn't lose electricity this time. Even better. Perfect. Exactly. I'm glad of that too. Mostly because there's no snow to melt. I think that would have been a problem. Like last year we were able to kind of like melt some snow to have stuff to flush and... Oh, kind of getting away with it on this one. That's cheeky. But okay. Alright. There we go. Now we're on to the big roof covering. I don't know if I can get this last bag done in time. We'll just keep going. Well, I appreciate you popping by. I know it's Christmas Eve, so I don't want to keep you, but I appreciate the stop in. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. We were doing trivia questions. I was just reading random bits of trivia. And by we, I mean me and Con was like occasionally answering or correcting me on stuff. And telling me that chocolate chip cookies are indeed Christmas cookies. And I have to disagree, but I think that's where the disagreement ends. So tomorrow I think we're going to put together a treadmill and a desk. Because Beth got a walking desk for Christmas. It's a secret that's been sitting in the front room here for like a week. So, there's no secret. Oh, well, thanks. Cool. Thanks for being here. I honestly, I was like, I'm going to do this. Because I said I was going to do it, and I want to get this set done, and I'm not doing anything else. I was like, I'm going to do it. Put on a funky sweater, put on a hat. Let's roll. And then, like, about an hour in, I'm like, ain't nobody going to be here. It's Christmas Eve. What are you doing? Oh, well, okay, yeah. So her gift was... she asked for that. It's one of those where, like, you get to be... You know, an adult, and you're like, I'd really like this. You know, your partner goes, what do you want for Christmas? And you go, I kind of really just want this. And they go, okay, I'll just get that for you. And then you spend the time like ordering it and checking with them and making sure it's what they want, and because you don't want to have to worry about sending it back. So there's a lot of back and forth, and then so they know it's coming. You know, it's never really a surprise. So I told her, I was like, I am not gonna wake up in the middle of the night and put your desk together. We can do it the next day together. She's like, that's fine. She's like, you're not gonna put a big bow on it for me? No. This isn't a car commercial. Oh no, where does this go? Okay, like that. Well, it's also from her parents. Like, her parents and I went in on it together cost-wise, because it's, you know, it's a raising and lowering desk with a treadmill. Not a specific walking desk, because those are like stupid expensive, but it's kind of the kit bashed version of that. Yeah, you don't want clothes. And now I'm like, I literally could use some underwear. I think I asked for a tattoo. I mean, I asked for a bunch of smaller stuff like kitchen utensils and a wallet. Like I've had a wallet since Fan Expo that we went to, like not right after we started dating, but a little bit after we were dating. We went up to Dallas and stayed at a bed and breakfast or an Airbnb, and then went to Fan Expo, and I got a real rad wallet. And it's a Mandalorian wallet. Actually, it's a Boba Fett wallet. But it's got a Mandalorian mytho beast on the front and the braided hunter guild thing on it. And it's like just a regular trifold with big snaps and then like a big metal plate on it. Thing is just threadbare now. Like, it's barely hanging on to anything. So I was like, I really want another wallet. But I like these. The last one I had was one like that, but it was a Nintendo controller. It was a big metal plate. I just like those big metal plate things. But you can't find them unless you like get a chain wallet. And I don't need a chain wallet. I don't need to add that to the mystique that is me. But you can take the chains off usually. So I might just be getting a tattoo. Here we are with like the Saturday Night Live Christmas music. G.E. Smith and the Saturday Night Live Band present Christmas in New York. Let's see. Who wrote the popular Christmas song Frosty the Snowman? Walter Rollins and Steve Nelson. Valday246, I'm pretty sure I got a bunch of things from H Mart. Awesome. How you doing, Valday? How are things? Yeah, so Walter Rollins and Steve Nelson wrote Frosty the Snowman. Just in case anyone was curious. Oh, flip that over. Gotta put the snow on. You know, old Rollins and Nelson. Those two guys, those two jingle masters. What was the original title for Little Drummer Boy? Did I ask this already? That would be Carol of the Drum. As opposed to Linda of the Drum. I didn't just do that. Oh, but I did. It was terrible. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what Beth got me, because I asked for like this one year. I was like, don't. Oh, hi Vicky. How's it going? How was the Christmas party? Yeah, I was actually kind of sad that you guys weren't there. How was the cruise? I hope that was good. It was fun. It was a little. I was there for a lot longer than I usually am. Usually I bow out right after like the white elephant because I don't ever do any drafts. But this time I stayed till the draft was done, and then I was like, all right, I'm out. But we were there till pretty late. Pretty late for the holiday party. It wasn't like 2 a.m. or something, but I think I left at like 7 or so. So it was fun. huge turnout for the white elephant. But you got sick halfway through. Aw, you got boat crud. You two knuckleheads. Flip back over. I have a feeling I missed a step because there's this axle out here that I'm not happy about being out here. Let's see. I gave away a ton of stuff from the lug, and that felt pretty good because everybody kind of got something. Even a couple people from San Antonio who I'm like, who are you? And they're like, we're from San Antonio. I'm like, okay, well, this is for, you know, I know Steve invited everybody, but that doesn't mean you all get gifts or anything. But at the end, I was like, I had like 4 or 5 other presents. Haha, there we go. And, wherever that, okay, whatever the, was left over, I gave it to the toy drive that they were doing. So that was kind of a nice, oh, there's another hidden present. That's what that was. I was like, what is that random pink stuff? More presents. Okay, does this just sit? It does. That is so well done. I hate Chris McVeigh. Look how good that is. Look how good the angle of that roof is. I'm kind of mad. All right, last bag. Oh. And then we done. And then everybody can go to bed and have Santa show up. You know what? I haven't checked the Santa tracker in a while. Let me see if it's still going on. Where's my subscriptions? There it is. All right. Where are we now? I can't see. Next stop, Cernsbury, Connecticut. Last stop, Newark, Massachusetts. That's not Newark. I can't see what this says. Nantucket, Massachusetts. Simsbury, Connecticut. I'm going to put this back in the chat here. It's pretty cute. It's a Launchpad. This is NORAD's Santa tracker. This is really cute. I don't know what the camera is for, but it's adorable. Whatever this is adorable. I found out why NORAD does this. I thought it was kind of funky. Why they did that. I'm like, I think it was kind of a fun thing to do, but I didn't. Thought there was a better answer. Sorry, completely spaced out for a second. Apparently, it was a... Yeah, the kid called the wrong number. Or no, he didn't call the wrong number. A wrong number was printed. Like a department store or something was having a thing where you could call and find out where Santa was, and you know they'd say, "Oh, he's here right now," and or just wanted to talk to Santa and ask for a present or something. And the kid called this number, and the guy who answered, it was NORAD. It was a like watch commander at NORAD, and he talked to the kid, and he's like, "Yeah, all right, I think he's here," and he played along. And it was really great. Oh, I hate these little bags. But then they got off the phone, and he's like, "You know what? We're gonna have to get ready for this because I think we're gonna get some more of these." Oh, he looks sad in this one. Oh no, he's sparkly. Okay. So yeah, I didn't know that. I think maybe I did like know it, but I probably have forgotten that I knew it. And more kids kept calling, so they're like, so they got some volunteers and they got people to help out, and then the next year they're like, we should just do that again. That was kind of fun. And I don't know when they did the tracker part of it, but this was definitely the where's Santa, kind of thing. So here's your Santa for this set. It's a pretty good hat. It's a very nice hat. It's very clean. Double printed the front back of the torso. Got your dual mold or dual colored. I think that's a dual mold. Yeah, that's a dual mold leg. So there's 2 molds, different mold colors in there. That's pretty good. I don't have many Santas because I don't have many sets. Christmas sets. So hoping to rectify that next year. We'll get a couple more of these and we'll do this again. Or as my Jewish friends say, next year in Jerusalem. Or in Israel, or is it Jerusalem? A friend of ours who's Jewish, and Beth, actually like our besties, Dan and Dara. Dara is Jewish, and so 2 things. I have kind of a funny joke. Do you guys remember the show The Critic with John Lovitz? There was a clip that came up recently on my shorts or TikTok or something, and it was the sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Hanukkah, or Night Before Hanukkah or something like that. And this kind of random skeleton figure, kind of Jack Skellington-ish, but not Jack Skellington, walks up and goes, "Excuse me, sir, is this Hanukkah Town?" And he says, he turns around and goes, "No, this is Bernie's," or something like that. He makes some joke. And he's like, "And I'm Mayor Shlomo, This is Palm Springs, and I'm Mayor Shlomo. Oi!" And he walks off. And I cackled, like I completely forgot about that bit. And so I sent it to them. And, they're like, we should write A Nightmare Before Hanukkah. Like, Jack goes into it thinking it's going to be the same thing, and he wants to, like, learn about this, and, and he keeps bringing it back to, like, oh, so we do this, and like, not really, It's nothing about that. And this goes like that. And then turn it over. Ugh. My nails is dirty. Need to cut them and clean them. I will say that I'm at an age now where I feel like I'm actually really, really worried about not keeping up with holidays. Like, this will be done before I know it. And then it'll be like, wait, it's Halloween already? I'll feel like it just went by too fast. I'm actually at that point. And it's kind of sad, but the roof over the little girl's room folds out to give you better access to that space. The French is le toit de la chambre de la petite fille se replie pour faciliter l'accès à cet espace. Cet espace, because there's a vowel. All right, so this fits right here, like so. And what is it? What is this thing? Is that like attached to her roof? Is it like a planet? Is it just like neat? If it is, that's really cool. And it folds out so you have more access to that space. Cool. All right. More chimney, more... What do we got going on here now? Main roof. Je ne sais pas. Not too many bricks here, so we're doing good. We'll get done in no time. Because there's a rush, you see. I want to go to bed because if not, Santa don't come. I also have to get out of these pants. I ate too much food and now I need to get out of these pants. Put on some Christmas eating pants. Or PJs. I am very excited to keep doing the Horizon Beasties. Mentally picturing the Charger to do next. I think I've got that one kind of figured out, so I think at some point this next week I'll have that figured out how to build. If not done in studio, then at least kind of built in real life. Maybe with the wrong colors, but at least with the right parts, if I have the right parts. So I'm excited about that. I'm also going to source probably a couple more pieces for microfighters. I'm going to look through my list and decide which microfighter needs to be built next. Because I'm running out of, like, not only are the designs being pulled from really random sources, like this ship was a drawing in the back of a source material book for a game. That's the only description we have of it. I'm like, I'm going to turn it into a ship. But also the ones that I don't fully intend every ship that I design to be built at some point. I just like designing them. But at some point I'd like to build some of these. And the ones I build are the ones that I think people might recognize. Maybe. Or I felt got a lot of play. Oh, that's the next one I'm going to do. It was a Star Wing gunboat. It's like XG Alpha gunboat. And it's a ship that you kind of saw, that got a lot of attention in the X-Wing TIE Fighter game. And Howard Day just did a really great CG reel with some models that he did with the Starwing gunboat. And I saw, like, I love following these guys that do like 15 to 50 second CG reels of like ships flying everywhere. Like, there's no plot, you know, it's just ships circling another ship, or a convoy of some craft show up and another group show up and try to take it down, and that's it. You know, it's 10 seconds. So this one's really cool. Like, the wings fold out and it kind of drops out and launches, and then another one joins it, and they just circle around this giant cruiser. It's another ship that's not like it's not canon, I don't think, and it's this like open triangle shaped Star Destroyer carrier, but it's like massive. And it just flies around. That's it. But I'm like, oh, I need to build this like yesterday. And I have a design for it, but I went back and looked at it. I'm like, this is one of my earlier designs, and I don't much like it. So I've been trying to redesign it, and I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, it doesn't look... Like, just redesigning it isn't helping. I feel like I need to start afresh. But... because I feel like it's too big. But I've done ones that are bigger, so maybe it's fine. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it. So that's on the table to be built. I can't think of another one that I want to do. The main ones from Andor are all done. If you guys know of one, like if you've been watching my Instagram and you've seen one where you're like, oh yeah, that should be a good one to do, just let me know. Boop. Top of the chimney. All right, so I think we're under the trees, and then I think we're done. So I'm going to start wrapping up, doing the wrap-up speech. Hoping everybody has a good holiday, safe holiday. Don't talk to your relatives about politics. I can't tell which way that's bending. Or do, be that person to say, look, you can't talk like this, Nana. The world doesn't work like that anymore. Stop being a racist. I know everybody's got that family where you're like, ugh, no, I can't. Oh, and then leaves. Where are we putting the leaves? Just right here? Oh, I can't wait till I get all the lug bulk sorted so I can look and see what I finally got. Extra beard. And a snowman! Oh my god. Okay, that's where that tree goes. That's cool. And a snowman! Look how cute that snowman is! Alright, there you go. There's your house. Not your house specifically. There's the Santa's Visit. This is... I forget what set this is. This is set number 10293, Santa's Visit. It has 1,444 parts. It has 4 minifigures. You can build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 8 gifts. And stockings. And it's just really lovely. It feels very solid too, like when you pick it up. So there's the inside. Do I have the right angle? Lovely little table centerpiece. Look at that kitchen in there. That kitchen's really slick and cute. The fireplace with the stockings, and you got the table with the cookies right there. And behind that chair is a little pink present, a little purple present. That's great. And then there's a present hidden up there in the top. Now, apparently Santa goes down this chimney. I don't know if that's the case or not. I should have left this open because I wonder if there's a thing at the end that describes how he goes down the chimney. Yeah, apparently he goes down the chimney. Look at that. Through that fire and everything. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you saw that or not, but there's the chimney, or there's the fireplace down there, and Santa will go through that chimney. It's pretty cool play. That was one of the coolest play features I've seen in a set in a long time. But he can hang out up here, right? And then you've got your people who can hang out. This dude's mailing a letter, so he can hang out here. And he can talk to this lady, I don't know, who may be in here somewhere at the table, talking to other people. And then this girl sleeps in her bed, and she's got her sleepy face on, so she's dreaming of sugar plums dancing in her head, and she can sleep right in there. That's her sleep. So this is a very, very adorable whimsy set. Well worth the money, I think. I had a really good time building it. It's got some great techniques for the roof. It's got a light brick to light up the Christmas tree. Can't really see with the lights on, but that lights up. So all that sparkliness in there. It's just really great. I really like this one. Very good purchase. So, it's 1 minute after 10. We've been on here for 2 hours. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Please be safe. Give my love to all your friends and family if you're celebrating. If you're not, have a good Sunday tomorrow. I'm not going to be on tomorrow. but I'll be back. I may try to do something Tuesday night. And if not, regular Thursday, we'll be back. So have a good Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, be safe, be good, and we'll see you guys soon.